Welcome to Not Your Average Neighbor, the podcast celebrating inspiring individuals and the amazing work they do in our community. I'm Ann Roshar, your host, inviting you to join me as we shine a light on stories of resilience, connection, and good news. Let's build a neighborhood that uplifts and inspires, one story at a time. Howdy, neighbors. It's Ann Roshar, your hostess with the mostest, Not Your Average Neighbor podcast, not your average real estate agent, by the way. So I am here live again from our podcast studio at the Keller Williams Legacy Group office space. And I'm so excited. This is another in-person one. And so you may want to watch it, you may not, but I think you should because I guess it's gorgeous. But before we start, as you all know, I love to shout out a neighbor doing amazing things in our community. And listen, some of you might cringe at this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of cringing, but also I gotta toot my horn, okay? If you have missed it in a past episode, in, I believe, late July, I was honored with the nomination of being the 2027 president-elect for the Cedar Rapids Area Association of Realtors. And what does that mean? And that means I will find out. No, just kidding. I have really good leaders who have come before me. So I am sure with all of their insight and assistance, as well as Kevin and Christy at our board office, we love them. We will just do the damn thing, and I will be the president in 2028. So get ready for that. My husband is all ready for his first gentleman duties. But you know that meme that Snoop Dogg said, I'd like to thank me? That's kind of where this vibe is coming from. I'd like to thank me for all of my hard work. Okay, Absolutely. Let's do this. Okay, now I'm going to get off my soapbox of bragging about myself. God. And we are going to introduce my guest, and I'm going to move the camera this way so we can be together. This is one of my favorite coworkers right here at Keller Williams Legacy Group. Her name is Jess Spidle. And we are going to talk about a variety of things today, but please let us welcome Jess.
Hello, guys. My first ever podcast.
First ever podcast. Well, thank you for asking me. So what happens when you ask? I say yes.
You get it.
And I say, how quickly can we do this? Because, this is the episode 9. Never mind. I have to find one more guest. So, and I'll get him. He was on doc to be my guest, but real estate got in my life. And as you just recently experienced the day before closing, I believe you had to hustle, bustle, have all hands on deck.
All hands on deck, moving furniture.
Yeah.
But you get it done.
Tuesday, I was doing all the things to help my client, as well as the buyer, whom I had just met that day, get to the closing table. Yes. Because that's what it's all about. And sometimes you got to roll up your sleeves and get dirty, get stinky, and do it. So anyway, Jess, I am so glad that you reached out and saw that this is the vibe you wanted to do.
Yes. Sure.
Yes.
I don't think you stayed on the soapbox enough, honestly. I am her biggest fan, you guys. Like, I love her. Okay.
Wow.
She comments on stuff and I start geeking out. Like, oh my God. Ann noticed me. It's Ann. Don't care about anybody else. So I'm super happy to be here. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm honored to be in that category of favorite people because, as I said, you are one of my favorite people as well. And I like to do a little walk down memory lane. And my first meeting with you, I believe, was with another fellow realtor, Z Maryland, who is at the Pinnacle Real Estate Group. And she and I met for coffee. I think it was, she did the DEI
Yes.
And she was
Yes.
so fabulous. I wanted to meet her. And she's like, "Can I bring my friend?" And I was like, "Absolutely." So we met for coffee. And I think you were pretty new at that point.
Yep, pretty new at that point. I had just switched over to Pinnacle from Iowa Realty, and Z did a lot of mentoring for me back in the day, and forever grateful because, yeah, so was at Pinnacle for 4 years, and then just recently, as of April of this year, switched over to some Keller Reds. It's
Yay!
been
We're so
nice.
happy to
It's
have
been
you.
nice. I love it here.
And we definitely need to shout out Z because having an incredible mentor help you understand this crazy world
Oh my
is
gosh,
pivotal to your success.
top tier.
So we love Z that
Yes.
she did that, and that's free.
Yep.
That is her volunteering her time just to, help
Help
you
you.
figure out the real estate world. And so that's great. And we
Yes.
love Z.
She's amazing. I still can call her to this day and be like, "Girl,
Yes.
talk me through this because I
And
don't know what was it."
yeah, right. And that's so important to have those people in your life that you trust and are going to give you good advice.
Yes.
But
Yes.
also, you can call me. I can help too.
Okay, what'd you say? Careful what you ask.
Yeah, exactly. I usually call Raymond, or I'll say, "Hey, call Raymond," because he's the one that really knows. He's the most PC of our team, whereas I'm just like, blah. He's like, "Actually, per the blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, I'm so
Section
dead.
this point. And like, I don't know. The thingy said something about this. That's
I
what I
know, but I always know I can trust him. He's always going to give me good advice. He's always going to give me not legal advice, never legal advice, but advice that will keep me out of real estate
Yes.
jail.
Yes. The ethical advice.
Yes,
Ooh,
ethics. He is all
yes.
about that.
Love
And I admire that from him too. So, no, definitely having a mentor is a huge, huge thing in getting set up and aligned in your real estate journey. But you also had said that and I would love to hear the story because I really don't know it. You moved over to Keller Williams Legacy Group in April of 2026.
it.
And you're like, "Girl, I was like, "What? No. Oh my God." You're like, "Shh." And I'm okay. And I did good. I did not spill the
You did.
beans. And I'm so happy that you're here. But how did you connect with a fellow agent here in our office? Her name is Jamie Wolf.
You
Let's
know,
talk about it.
we were just doing what we do, being agents. I had a private showing set for a listing that Jamie was hosting an open house at.
Okay.
By nature, I've always been taught to be early is to be on time, to be on time is to be late. So I'm outside, chilling in my car. It's still her open house time. I shoot her a quick little text message. Hey, by the way, I'm outside. Don't feel like you need to turn off lights or lock the doors. I'll be in right after you. She texts back, well, girl, come on in. From there, I go in, we just start chatting, and it was like we had known each other forever.
Mm.
So she leaves, I show the client. She texts me probably like 2 days later. She's just like, we should go get coffee or something. And I am horrible about texting back sometimes, not even.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so then I get a text message from, or a call from Michelle Bennett, probably like I think the next week. And it was like, hey,
And Michelle Bennett is our founder of Keller Williams Legacy Group. She's the principal owner, the HBIC.
the
I mean, and she
HBIC.
is.
Yes.
She definitely is. And also, she is so many other things to so many people. But so just to give you a little backstory on who Michelle Bennett
Um,
is.
but yeah, she called. We ended up we sat down, we had lunch. Pretty much all of this started probably what, October of 25, maybe before then. And for 8 months, it was just Jamie reaching out, texting me, checking on me meeting the team, but never feeling pressured. It was just like hey, think about it. Just,
Mhm.
we really love you. And I'm just like, I really love you guys too. And then I, went to the Pinnacle office and sat down with them and was like, hey, I haven't made up my mind yet. I just want to let you know I am thinking about it,
Yeah,
just to extend that respect and let them,
right.
because I truly do love them and they will always have my heart. They were my home for 4.5 years. I've learned many a things over there. So yeah. But
And
yeah,
and
ultimately,
that's so important too, to never burn those bridges because,
yes, you never know.
you could be back there.
And even if they're not back
God
there,
forbid,
we're
you're not,
constantly
but
working together. So even if I don't ever go back, I'm probably going to see them
that's
across the
right.
table or at a breakfast meeting or at an award ceremony. And it
That's
just,
right. It's
I just
not.
think good vibes, good happy
Yes.
vibes, good energy, good karma. Okay, I have enough.
Yeah, exactly.
So
No.
yeah, I don't like being a jerk or just leaving spur of the moment if there's no reason for that. So
So, this podcast, I feel like, is going to be real estate advice for those who are thinking about getting into the real estate business, but also a reminder to seasoned agents as well. We still need mentors when we're seasoned, but we also need to know to be respectful. And when you are moving on, it is not a F you, I'm
yeah,
out of
no,
here,
no, it's just, different seasons, different reasons, different times, I'm at a point in my life where I am thinking about the next 2, 3 years, and maybe I'm not gonna be in Iowa, and so to position myself with a brokerage who is nationwide made a lot of
Mhm,
sense to
mhm.
now have that option and to have a network here where I'm able to reach out to agents from different states already that are fellow Keller people. It's a world of difference versus,
Mhm.
Pinnacle is locally owned and operated. Again, nothing against that,
No,
but
if
I
you're
am growing in life and I am, looking towards the future. It gets to a point where it's like, you guys have offered me everything that you can offer me.
right,
Thank you. I'm going to take these tools and now
right.
utilize them elsewhere, but I still appreciate everything that they did for sure.
Absolutely. And I'm sorry, I'm dying real quick.
Gotta stay hydrated.
I know. I was thinking when you're at a smaller brokerage like that, that is maybe a deficiency that they're not able to connect you. But in that same realm, you can find your own people.
Mhm.
Like I said, shout out Liz Brown. I found her on TikTok 6 years ago, loved her vibe, and then 3 years ago said yes and went to a real estate retreat with 20 other women that I'd never met in my entire life.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all EXP. It was brokerages from all over the country. And I'm still connected to many of those women now. But doing those kind of things, stepping out of your comfort zone, is such it's a motivator because you're learning from them, but also like you're like, I'm a part of something
Yeah.
too. But the on the flip side, and I've been at Keller for 7 years. I've never been to family reunion or mega camp or anything like that. But my real estate bestie, Kyle, he's from Delaware, Keller Williams. And I'm so excited. Now, I'm not sure anyone's moving to Delaware or vice versa if they're moving to Iowa, but now I have that. So I know reaching out and making connections in the Keller Williams community is so important. And getting that exposure to many more
Yes.
agents across the country and
Makes a
internationally.
difference.
And let's just step back for 1 second and talk
Oh,
about your not little, you had a huge trip this spring
I
that you took.
did. I
And this
did.
kind of made you catch the travel bug. Is that
Oh
correct?
my gosh, yes.
Okay, so let's listen and you tell us all about your big adventure that you
Oh,
did this spring.
I took my first out of the country trip and I went to Guatemala. It was a quick one. It was only 4 days, but in that 4 days we went to 3 different cities. So Panahatel and Lake Atitlan, stayed at 3 different Airbnbs over that 4 days. Like just the most amazing experience in my life ever. We went ATV riding up a volcano.
Oh
They
my
made us pizza on the lava rock. So we're literally
God.
at the top of a volcano eating pizza, drinking beer. Like it's just a normal activity. Like, hey. And then after that, we went to a jade museum and got to learn about the different colors and their healing properties, what it represents. And then we got to carve our own pieces too.
Mm.
So that was amazing. But then even the labor that goes into it, right? Like it was just kind of that moment of like you pick something up and it's so beautiful and you appreciate it, but then it kind of stops there. Or like maybe it's like, "Ah, why is this so expensive?" And now for the rest of my life, if I pick up a jade necklace, yeah, that price is absolutely worth it because the amount of time it takes to cut it, to sand it, to polish it, it's a tedious process. And, so having that experience of doing it all made me just appreciate it that much more. And I feel like I can kind of relate that to pretty much everything now. It's
Mhm.
when you're in the trenches,
The price is right.
the price is right. It's very easy. And that's why, a lot of agents do have the beef with HGTV and selling Sunset and all the things because it's so nice when you're just like, oh, they just wear their cutesy
Mhm.
little outfits, sit at the table
Mhm.
and hand over keys and then it's done. And they deserve to make this much for that. No, no, that's not all. We're
No.
negotiating or lifting heavy oak wood furniture or
And those are things we don't wanna do. We didn't sign up to be painters and movers and all and haulers and all of that, but sometimes,
it's what the
again,
situation.
and there's no shame in that game either. I feel like sometimes there's a little, ricochet effect of like, "Well, that's not your job." No, but there's no money, there's no time, and clients need to.
To get it done.
Yeah,
And and it's definitely that constant, well, it may not be my job explicitly, but for me, it's like if my fiduciary duty is
is to.
to take care of you,
Mhm.
sometimes some things that are not traditional for an agent are
That's
going
right.
to be lumped into that. And I'm okay with it. And yeah, you have the conversations, hey, this is not something that I do, but I'm doing it for you because, yeah, word of mouth is very important. And I want you to be like, well, yeah, Jess was so helpful, but please don't set the standard.
Right, that oh,
Just
yeah, she helped me move. I'm not helping everyone
like,
move.
no,
It's per
situation
situation
is
and per
unique.
urgency and per
Yes.
all of these other things, but I love that you aren't afraid to do the hard
Yeah,
things.
no,
And
it's
sometimes the hard things are renegotiating, asking for a price change, but also sometimes the hard things are how are we going to get this house cleaned and moved out within 12 hours? And who do I know? Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
what do I do? But it takes a village. And that's why I'm just like, forever shout out my Keller fam because the way they rallied behind me
Mhm.
so that we could get it done, it just feels good. This is
Absolutely.
this is home, that is for sure.
Absolutely. Well, to go back to your, because we kind of, this is what we do.
We
We
just
have swirl talk. And I'm going back to Guatemala. How did you choose Guatemala for your first
I didn't.
excursion?
I did not. My best friend is my emotional support person. She's my everything. And I got a late night message one day and it was just like, friend, we should go to Guatemala in April. So what? She's like, yeah, if we book right now, flights are only this much. So, oh, we're going to Guatemala.
Oh, that's
And that's
awesome.
how that went. And even with like, I'm going to Costa Rica in October. And it
You
was
are with
this
who?
with my bestie.
Oh, I
But
love it. You're filling that passport.
same situation though, where hey, you want to go Costa Rica in October? So,
Say
sure,
less.
let's go. So I'm super excited for that because that'll be a 7-day trip.
Oh, that you deserve
So
it.
I'm just like,
You
but
deserve
yes,
it.
definitely have the
That's a
international
celebration trip.
travel bug now. But now I'm like, you gotta grind to keep the
Mhm.
bug going so I can
Mhm.
feed. But also, I spent less money going to Guatemala than I spent going to Vegas last year. And that puts so much in perspective for me where I'm just like, the United States is going to be here, like, whatever.
Forever. I
It's
mean, hopefully.
yeah, right. But it's like, man, if I can literally go
Yes.
and experience a whole different culture, world, everything, spend less and have a way cooler experience, why not do like it's a
Oh
no-brainer.
my
It's
God.
a
The
no-brainer.
fact that you had lava cooked pizza and that didn't cost an arm and a leg.
No,
You went on a jade journey and that's it says a lot about our
uh-huh.
United States, that's for sure.
We
But
went,
what a logical
yeah,
way of looking at
we
it
went to a
too.
steakhouse and I had 2 drinks and my bill was still only $50.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
2 alcoholic. Let me clarify that because
Yeah, 2 drinks. Yeah.
yeah, no, 2 alcoholic
Yeah.
drinks and steak, and my bill was only $50.
Wow. Oh, sign me up. I want to go.
I was like, wow, I have been bamboozled.
Yes.
So
I
yeah,
think I think that has what has been kind of ingrained in our brains is outside is kind of scary, so you might as well stay inside.
yeah,
But I'm sure the Guatemalans were beautiful
such beautiful
people.
people, so sweet, so nice, so accommodating. Like
Mhm.
even being in the restaurants, well, I'm gonna make some people mad.
No.
That's the service that you tip for when I
Mm,
was out in Guatemala. There was like, if we finished a plate, they were right there clearing it so that we had room. You know,
mhm.
if the cup was half full of water, they're coming to top it off and be on out there.
Oh,
Like,
so they paid
but
attention to their clients.
yes,
Oh,
very attentive, very
yeah.
just like and happy, like
Mm.
actually happy about it. It wasn't huffy whenever they came to the
Oh,
table.
mhm.
It was just nice. And I'm like, even though I tip everywhere I go, whether I think
No,
you
of
deserve the tip
course.
or
Right,
not,
right.
that was like that, oh, yeah, like
I'm getting pampered right now.
right, I
Yeah.
service, like, I'm coming out, I didn't cook for myself, I didn't do like, this I felt fancy,
Mhm.
and it was only a $50 meal, but they made me feel like I had $1,000,000 service, and
Mm.
it was amazing, like, it was just
That's so cool. Well, I am super excited to hear about your Costa Rican trip.
I'm really excited.
I'm a little jealous too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it took me 1 year, I woulda never thought I woulda made that happen,
Well, but
okay?
guess what? It's your positivity, your grind, your grit, your everything that you do is coming in. It's a
Yes,
reward
it's
for that
time,
hard work.
time to put it right.
Absolutely. So as I said, she joined Keller Williams in April of 2026. She had met Jamie Wolf, and Jamie and Emily Walsh have a real estate team here at Keller Williams called Your Best Real Estate
Your
Partners.
best life
Oh, it's
real estate
see,
partners.
I know I was going to screw it up. Your Best Life Real Estate Partners, where Emily Walsh and Jamie Wolf are the team leads, and you are on this team, and you have something very exciting that has happened recently. What I would like to, have you maybe
Yeah.
toot your own horn.
Well, for so I've been licensed for 6 years, and for that entirety of the 6 years, I have never had the pleasure of being a full-time agent. It has always been me having to work because, as you guys know, this is not a free business. We have bills, we have fees to stay on the MLS and classes and all the things, so I've never had the opportunity to be a full-time agent. Um, but that's what I always wanted to do. And having the conversations with Jamie and Emily, they're like, we're going to get you there. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you there. Even talking to friends, I wasn't intending on quitting my job probably until this time next year.
Mm.
Well, as of 2 weeks ago, I am now a full time agent because it just makes sense now at this point. And although it's scary, it's kind of one of those things where I really just had to have a moment of like, okay, I have like right now I have five. Well, I guess technically now it's two because three closed at the beginning of this week. But
Mhm.
it's like I have five things under contract set to close. I've been grinding it out. I'm spending 40 hours a week at the day job here. But then it's just like that realization of if I'm able to get five done part time, but like struggling as far as like just being tired and cranking it
Mhm.
out, how much can I get done if I really do just dedicate
Mm.
all of my time to this?
Mhm.
And so some things happened with the day job and I wasn't feeling appreciated ultimately. And I said, you know what? I think this is just the universe telling me that
I don't need
it's
to wait.
I
It's
don't
time to
need to
go.
wait. I'm uncomfortable here. If I'm going to be uncomfortable, I might as well be fully uncomfortable and be uncomfortable focusing on what actually makes me happy for the time being. So
Mhm.
that is where I am at now. So excuse me, it's an adjustment. It's definitely going to be a learning curve. I definitely have lots of things to teach myself as far as like, what I'm planning for slow season, and there's going to be a lot of different things, but it's work out. It's going to be great. Like,
Oop. Oh, sorry. I thought something came on. No, I'm listening.
oh, I thought I saw a little flash too.
I did. Yeah. I think it's fine.
But yeah, so I'm super excited. Like even being here today with you, like for you to be like, oh, I know it's super short notice, but can you come tomorrow? And I'm just like, yes,
Yes. Yes.
And I love that. I love that I
Yes.
have the time to just talk about what makes me happy and do what makes me happy.
But also, like, that freedom that you get with finding your what works best for you. Like, I'm a morning person, and I can wake up at, like, 5:30, crank out a bunch of shit, and be done by 11, and have the rest of my day to do what
Mhm.
I wanna do, or say yes to new opportunities, or whatever that looks like for you as far as freedom and flexibility, because that is a huge,
Yes.
huge benefit of being in real estate. Do we have to wait to get paid? Sometimes, and I'm very uncomfortably long time. So when it's you're gonna have the opportunity now to just grow bigger and bigger
Mhm.
and focus on that 100%. And
Yes.
I congratulate you for taking that big
Thank
step
you.
because it is not easy. I remember when I first started, I was trying to navigate, little part-time jobs to fill in. And also that didn't I felt like opportunities were being taken away from me because A, I wasn't able to attend our trainings.
Mhm.
B, someone would need to see a house and I wasn't immediately able to do that for them because
Yeah.
I was at a job. So just those things will grow as well.
Super excited about even like, and yeah, there's agents that are available to help, but out of 10, you have to pay them for their time. So then it's still it's still this cycle of,
Right.
okay, I want to sell a house, but I got to pay this agent to go show the client for me, which means that like,
You're not connecting with your client on a deeper level because especially if it's a lead,
yeah,
you need all of that
all of that
in
face to face,
yes,
all of that. Yeah.
absolutely. And then yeah, you have to hey, now that's an expense that no one thinks about,
Mhm.
you
And
know?
if they're wanting to see multiple houses, and if it's,
Right.
in town versus out of town, people have different rates. And so it's just, it's all the things where it was like, was working, obviously I have to be able to pay agents to show clients for me if that's what I need to do,
Right.
or, got to pay my MLS dues monthly, got to keep, and so it just keeps going. But now it's nice because one, I'm on a team. So
So you have support
I
that you're
have
not
support,
having to probably pay,
right?
and,
Yes.
that's a whole other thing, but
Whole
also,
other
like,
thing. Yes.
you have that backup, and that's what I think people don't understand. Having a team yes, being a solo agent is, like, badass if you can do it, but there's still a team behind them.
They're still,
Don't
yep.
let them fool you, there's
Mm,
still a
they're
team,
not
and they're
doing everything.
yeah, exactly. There's no way that successful agents can't do it without investing in their business, investing in help.
Yeah.
So,
And that it's just nice, like, and I feel like that's a lot of the reason where I'm busier now too, because
mhm.
when I was at work, I was able to text our little group chat, "Hey ladies, can somebody please go show?"
Yeah.
30, 45 seconds later, it's, "Yep, what you got? What time? Where's it at? Did you put it in showing time? Do you need me to do it?"
Mhm.
And it's done. But then also, our vibes are so similar,
Mhm.
so it's nice to be like, okay, yeah, I can't go and show, but I know that the vibe that my client is going to get from the teammate is
Mhm.
going to still be the
Right.
same energy that I put
Right.
out.
They're not
And
going to
I
be
love that. And
yeah.
I love that I know, like many a times I'll go back, meet up, and they're just like, yeah, they talk about how fun you were.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, my girls are just hyping me up
Yeah.
while they're showing my client. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I tried to ask them questions, but they let me know that you were available. So just reach out to you. And I'm just like, yep, they were just there to open the door for it, but I got you.
Right.
Because,
Right.
before it was like,
Can I trust this other person who I'm paying to help me do the right thing in
yep.
scruples and
And I've had situations where it
yeah,
unfortunately it was like a,
backstab kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh, you see how she had to, have me, wouldn't you just want an agent who's available all the time?
Yeah. Oh,
I've had,
that would really not make me happy.
but I've had a couple of those, and that's,
Mm-mm.
it comes with the territory though.
Hmm.
But I can't be mad because at the same time I held that own guilt within myself about not being a full-time agent and wanting to give 100% of everything to my clients, especially when things aren't going smoothly, you
Mhm.
know, because still there are things that happen. And
Yeah,
so,
I tell everyone not to get happy till we get to the closing table, and that is
and you
not
do.
it's not even a positive vibe. It's not the way to live your life, but listen, we are holding our breath to make sure nothing in the
Yes.
universe screws this up, and when
Yes.
they do, we are the ones that figure that out. So if that is not valuable to you, if you don't want people scrambling and doing all the things to help you have peace of mind, absolutely do not hire a
Right.
realtor.
Do it yourself.
But if you need, we are the conductors of the transaction
Yes.
and we bring the beautiful music
All
together.
together. And it just, works out seamlessly. But yeah, that guilt of like, oh man, agents are calling me because they have questions and I'm at the day job and now I can't respond as quickly. Like there was a lot that just was irritating the crap out of me about not.
And one thing I know that you're excited about doing is getting in front of more of our realtor community as well, which is
Yeah.
huge, 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 inside and outside. I know that we've both been attendees to the like Fiercely You,
Yep, yep. We've done the sneaker ball for
you conferences.
yes,
You conferences is what
yes.
I was thinking about. And you attended that because you kind of were like, Anne does it. I'm gonna see maybe.
Yeah, and just an event for women.
Yeah, an event for
And I'm
women.
just like, I just need to continue to surround myself with powerful, like-minded people who encourage me, hold me accountable, push me outside the comfort zone. Like, it's always funny when I tell people I am actually very introverted, and they always look at me like, "Excuse me,
Oh,
what?"
same. No, I
But
used to be. I used to be.
but I tell people all the time, I'm an introverted extrovert. Like, I compartmentalize. I can,
Mhm,
if I mentally prepare and I know, like, okay, today is a peopling day,
mhm,
I'm fine. But if you try to throw like an extra thing in there that I didn't plan for,
mhm.
I'm be like, no, my battery doesn't stretch that far. I'm sorry.
Right.
But I'm trying to get better about that too, as far as just,
Well, you also have to protect your peace and your boundaries and all of that. So
I know it's
you
very
just
delicate
say no is
process.
okay. Absolutely. But don't say no to
Yes.
opportunities that interest you, excite you,
Yes.
because you never know
You
what can
never know,
happen.
and you can meet anybody, but I definitely wanna start volunteering more. Like, I'm already on the Habitat for Humanity committee,
Yes.
but I think I wanna see about maybe, like, either the Boys and Girls Club or Girl Scouts or maybe Big Brothers Big Sisters
Oh my
because
gosh.
I was involved with those as a kid, so I would love to have a full circle moment and, volunteer and help out with
I think,
what I can.
yeah, Sarah Hughes is on the board at the Big
Habitat.
Brother Big Sisters
Oh, she
too.
does that too.
Yeah, so you should connect with her,
Okay.
because she can help you. I know they're always looking for bigs over there. You know what is one thing I did that I was like, oh God, this is gonna be a disaster, but the kids actually like me as junior achievement. I go in for like 6 weeks and teach how to create a community and what community means and all of that. It's
Okay.
so fun. So that's another thing that you could do that is a half an hour, one day a week, a half an hour, second grade. It's amazing. You
Ooh.
could even do kindergarten. Then they really are just happy to see. No, no.
Kids are scared. They're
All right.
brutally honest, man. I'm scared. I have to make sure the hair and outfit is great.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure the shoes are proper.
Oh,
They gonna tell you.
and they love my vibe, so they'll love yours.
Okay. See, and it's nice. Or
Or
like animal shelters. Cause I
yeah.
love the furries. So, and I also want to start going back to like nursing homes and such, and just sitting with our previous
Oh
generation.
my
And
gosh, that's
like
huge.
I never had the time for it.
Yeah,
And so
no,
now
I
I'm just
know.
like, yes, I need to
Yeah,
stay busy and productive and all the things. And then fall is coming, so I can
I
fit
know.
to keep the
Yeah.
schedule full.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 exactly. You gotta stay busy or you'll just stay in the house. That's
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
Well, I'm excited for you.
Me
I'm
too.
so I've loved watching you grow and evolve because I
Me
do
too.
remember when we first met and maybe you were a little quieter, but you start coming out of your shell and showing who you really are and your personality and I just adore you.
I
So,
guess I should say if there is a bit of advice of So if you're either A, newly coming in, or B, an agent like me who's been thinking about quitting the job and
Yes.
just going full time, just have a plan, be prepared. Um, I knew that I had these back to back closings coming up. So that was for one where it was like, okay, cool. I just paid my rent through November. So now the biggest expense
Mhm.
is now taken care of because slow season is going to come. So it's just set yourself up for greatness. Yes, it
Mhm.
is going to be scary. However, just grind it out, make the phone calls. I know that if I can get another two or three scheduled for October, November,
Mhm. You'll feel a little bit better.
I'm cool. But
Mhm.
yeah, so that's all I'd say is have a good mentor, even if you
Have a
don't
plan of
have a
action.
plan of action and
Some money in the bank.
some money in the bank,
Yeah.
but also realize that you have to be disciplined too. Because that was also another thing that I was really scared about
Mhm.
when it came to quitting a job was not just the paycheck aspect, but it was the staying in a routine.
Mhm.
Still getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and getting dressed and being ready to go by 8 a.m. And like,
Because it's real easy to stay in sweatpants and not shower, and then a
yes,
client calls you and
and
says,
then
"I
you're
need
not
a
ready.
show a house in 15
Yeah.
minutes." That's happened to me. I'm like,
So
"Okay, but I'm in sweats."
so I mean, I'm only 2 weeks in as far as like being full time, but every single day I have still gotten up and gotten dressed and been ready as if I'm going to clock in at the 8 a.m. job. So I would say
Great
keep
advice.
that too. Like just keep your regular routine as far as that time blocking. Like, oh my God, I gotta clock in by 5. I have to be at lunch by 12. Keep that whole mentality. Just use it for yourself now, as far as like, but I'm my own boss. Okay. So for an hour, I'm cold calling. Now I'm setting up a campaign. You should still be using your 8 hours. You just use it how you want to, but be productive. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and not be miserable. Like,
Yes.
that's,
Yes.
like,
And I will say, I loved the
no,
job
of
that I
course
just
you
left.
did, but at
Loved
the
my
yeah,
residents. It was just the company itself.
yeah,
But my residents love them dearly, but it's okay. I'm gonna save them all and
yeah.
turn them all into the homeowners
Oh,
and
good.
get them to stop paying high rent because it's just not okay. So it's okay. I'm coming for them.
Okay, well, that's great. And you know what? The thing is that rent is less scary sometimes than a house payment. But I look at these houses that probably need a lot of work, but are under $100,000, and I'm like, I wonder if that's something that I could get my son into, just so
Hmm.
that he could have that responsibility, it not be a huge expense, but also
It's
building equity. Building
yes,
equity is the biggest thing you can
yes.
learn at a young
And
age.
especially in this economy right now, not that you want to do it, but having the option of taking out an extra loan if you absolutely have to
Hmm.
can be a big game changer right now. So I think, yeah, folks just need to, they're like, oh, interest rates, you can refinance. But ultimately, houses are typically one of those appreciating value things. So the
Right.
longer you wait to buy, the more expensive it's going to be, the longer it's going to take for you to build said equity. So,
What? Start now.
yeah, start
Call
now.
us. We'll be
We'll
helping.
get you taken care of.
Absolutely. Not that it's anything, but also look at you being a negotiator.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Fine. We'll just say list price is just a suggestion.
okay.
So don't let a price of a house scare you because you see it on Zillow and you're like, oh my God, it's 150,000. That's just what they would like. It doesn't mean that that's what they're going to get.
And I mean, it's not 2020 and it will never be 2020 again, hopefully, with everything. But real estate was going crazy. So at that time, people were paying more. But right now, if you are thinking about buying, it is definitely a time where you can negotiate.
Yes.
Now, I would say $150,000 homes are, if they are good, and good,
They
are
go quick.
good bones, they do go quick. But also the theme of this is that don't let the price deter you.
Yeah.
If it's something you want, talk to your lender, make sure you have all of that stuff, figured out, and then call us and we can help.
And we'll get it done.
Well, Jess, I am so glad that you stopped by my neighborhood today. I really, really, really appreciate it's
First ever podcast.
I know.
What a
I'm
great
so
experience.
proud of you. High five. You're just doing all the things.
Yes.
You are getting out of your comfort zone, and that's where life begins,
Yes.
really.
Yes.
That is truly what I believe. So,
She's right. The amount of, so and so said call you. And I'm just like, oh my goodness.
yes,
Hi. It's
exactly.
been nice. Like
Good.
it's been good. That word of mouth. And it takes it's kind of like the icebreaker already too, because it's like, well, if so and so told you to call me, they
Mhm.
know my vibe, which means your vibe should
Mhm.
be my vibe.
Mhm.
Cool, we can do this.
Mhm.
Let's go.
And if, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like, are we gonna? And then you're like, oh, yes, we are. Thank God.
Click.
So, well, friends and neighbors all around Cedar Rapids, outside of Cedar Rapids, wherever you're listening to, don't forget, give us some comments, give her some love, tell her way to go, give some claps, all of it. It's a big, scary journey, but you are going to crush it and you're going to become a world traveler. And I am so excited for you and what this future looks like that you are building for yourself. I love it. So don't forget to like, follow, share all of the things. We are building this neighborhood one amazing neighbor at a time. And we will see you next week for our season finale. Good luck. I don't know what's going to happen, but stay tuned.